I'm locking my feet together and I'm driving my knee into the middle of his chest. Again, don't let it go by his hips. Once it goes down by his hips, then he can really start to smash. And then he's going to start to try to make his pass to go out this way. So now, this is one of the things I do like. It doesn't work all the time, but if he's already going this way, you might as well give it a shot. He goes for the underhook and he smashes. So I reach over his head and I meat hook into his body. So now what I'm going to try to do is, as he starts trying to move, I'm going to start trying to take my foot and move it to the inside. Okay? And then once we have him here, he's already moving to that side. So then I pull on my meat hook to throw him over onto the side. Okay, let's do it one more time. So as I'm here and he starts to smash, I'm like, oh crap. Okay, through here, I'm playing my hooks as best I can, keeping my foot hooked in on this bottom one so that as he's trying to move his hips, I want to make as much of a connection as possible. So then now, as he starts trying to kill my leg to get around, then as it comes free, I'm hooking, using his momentum to carry him over the top. And then at that point, try to salvage to see if I can get up on top. Now, I do this a lot in live rolls, just in general, okay? So I'll just play here and people will come in and he'll start smashing my legs. And I'll just automatically go here and I'll do the same thing. So when he starts trying to go the other way, okay, I ride, he'll get to his knees, but the worst case scenario is we're playing a half guard off on the other side. So typically what happens for me is my worst case scenario is I just switch my half guard. So if we're here and he does that same motion, okay, this time don't fall over. As I bring him over, we just switch the half guard. So now again through here, as he's coming in, I'm going to control, you see how my left foot's controlling his leg, so that as he's trying to make his turn, okay, when I make my switch, okay, then he starts to walk. Worst case scenario, I just take him from half guard to half guard. So at that moment in time, he was already smashing my legs. He's already attempting to pass. But by playing my legs, I said, as I'm here, I hook up that bottom one. As he smashes in, I grip. When I'm ready, I make the switch. So as long as I keep the hook inside, he gets back to his knees. We play half guard to half guard. Okay? But I'm not, when I get back to the other side, I'm not being smashed. Okay? At that point, I get my knee shield back and he has to earn the smash again. Okay? Or we get into open scrambles or the like. And so I do that in just live rolls all the time. Where I'll just start laying down, people come in, they start trying to control my legs. And as soon as they try to run to the back side, I leave the one hook in and literally just take them to the other side, end up in half guard. And then now we're playing the game. Actually, I wanted to play anyway. I like 1.5. Right, let's give it a shot. I'm here and I start to elevate, okay? We always have to watch out for what's happening with this leg. Okay? You'd be amazed at how many people, when you start to elevate them, they do this like little stiff thing. So when you lift one, you get both. And then when that happens, the second leg, the goal is when I'm here and I start to elevate him, okay, is to get his leg to go in between mine. So when he's up in the air, now we're landing into our cross-side ashi, and then through here, we can start going into our leg series and the like. Now again, it's one of these things. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you like, oh, I do this all the time. Okay, I do the other stuff all the time. I do the inside butterfly to half guard probably 20 times a week, easy. You know, I'll probably do it tonight at open mat at least 10 times, at least, just tonight. This entry, no, not me. But Matt probably has landed it quite a few times, you know, on people just in the middle of live rolls. So when we're in that, when we are being butterflied, we have to be careful the way our legs get played. And that's where, in the live art instances, we know that when we're being butterflied, we should be pressing heavy into the butterfly, not letting the butterfly tilt us. Because if we do it in motion, that's when everything becomes a little bit easier. So I'm in half, he's in, bang, bang, bang. So right here, as he's trying to clear my leg, see, he's already starting to play with his other foot. It's not crowding in deep onto my hip. So when we make the switch, and he starts keep passing, and I go here, okay, he's yanking his leg out of play, but you'd be amazed at how many people are very lazy with their positioning. That when that sweep is actually going in, don't move away. So when we're in, and he's starting to make his pass, and I get into my hook, okay, that's a very common piece. A lot of people, like I said, they get very complacent that they think the live match is in the designated positions. And they forget that there's more gray space in the game than there's actual positions. And so this is one of those grays. When it's going over and this leg is being lifted, this leg has a tendency of staying low. Okay, so as it's falling, there's a chance this leg can easily be hooked, and then you land in your cross oshi. Okay, again, I'm not going to claim that I'm fantastic at it. I'd love to be able to pull that off. There would be lots of oohs and ahs. But Matt, guaranteed, Matt's caught probably at least a couple people just in this room with that. Yeah.
Couple hands
Okay,
going
I
up.
don't know if he's done it from that entry, but once he can get that butterfly in, I know that's variations that he's played with. Good shot. 1 thing.